Daldal, Season 1, Episode 3, Janm. Recap and review. Episode 3 of Daldal starts in 2005, where a teen Anita, Janm, is at a boys' shelter home. Her caregiver, Edward Fernando, forces her to perform sexual acts for him. Sajid, a member of the local gang, Qatar Gang, shows up to help Anita kill Fernando. He encourages Anita to slit Edward's wrist, and she stuffs the dying man's face with the same chocolates that he used to give her as a treat before assaulting her. The two steal Edward's wallet and leave the shelter home. Anita and Sajid share quality time together as she thanks him for saving her life. She makes Sajid promise that he will never leave her. However, a few days later, Sajid is imprisoned for the murder of Edward. Anita calls him at the juvenile center to tell him that her birth father's family are taking her home. She asks him to come see her once he is released from prison. In the present, Sajid panics after the murder of Prabhat. He throws away both his and Anita's phones, which worries her. Meanwhile, cops call Rita to inform her that Adi was caught drunk driving. A flashback from 2 years ago shows Adi drunk driving when he bumps into Rita's police vehicle. A drunk Adi flirts with Rita, who is high after smoking some weed. Rita is impressed with Adi when she learns that he is a doctor, and the two eventually end up dating. In the present day, Rita drives a drunk Adi home while Anita takes Sajid to her family home. The morning after, Andu gets a call about Prabhat's murder. Meanwhile, Rita is packing what is left of her clothes at Adi's house when he apologizes to her. She also learns about the murder and leaves Adi hanging without a response. Anita gives Sajid some breakfast and asks him to clean up. Sajid tells Anita that he is going to tell the cops the truth and claims that Prabhat saved his life by putting him in rehab. Anita claims that Prabhat was only trying to control him, but he grows aggressive with her and chokes her. The intensity of the act causes the two to start making out. Meanwhile, Rita shows up at the scene of the crime and lashes out at the cops for being unprofessional. Indu tries to get Rita to calm down, but nothing helps. Rita interrogates Prabhat's secretary, Shravan, who informs the cops about Sajid, a druggie. The cops collect evidence and fingerprints from the rehab. They procure Sajid's phone, which was stuffed in Prabhat's mouth, while Rita finds Anant's contact number in Prabhat's diary. Sanjay calls Rita to check on her progress, while he mentions how Vikram was also following the case, making Rita anxious. Anita takes Sajid to see her uncle and reveals that she was tending to him for all these years so they could punish the old man together. Sajid is reminded of the incident during which Anita's uncle beat him up with a belt. A flashback shows Sajid showing up at Anita's house after he is released from prison. Anita's uncle gets upset and beats Sajid up to the point of death in the pouring rain while Anita cries, asking her grandmother to make her uncle stop. In the present day, Anita forces Sajid to kill her uncle, but she is called into work. Anita reassures Sajid and asks him to stay at home as she goes to work. The episode ends with the cops scanning the fingerprints from the rehab, which turn out to be a match with Sajid's. I am not sure if the male characters of this show are written to be annoying because they seem to be doing that job pretty well. What does Adi even want from Rita? And why does he need her to be present when he informs his own mother about their breakup? I know a man-child when I see one, and unfortunately, Adi is that guy. The show is getting interesting with every episode, and I am keen to see why Anita was put in an all-boys boarding school when she is a woman. She seems to be getting a kick out of killing men who have fallen from grace, and we can assume that all of her victims are innocent social heroes to the world, while being evil to those closest to them.